Nice to see you, Kenny. He's a good man. Volume check. Be ready. Really looking forward to this. I don't hope it's got story stuff in it. I bet it has. Press A to use gamepad. We'll use keyboard. English, fine. Okay, this music's kind of ominous. Looks good. In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. Yeah, we'll change volumes in a sec. Can't do it here. Font size looks good. Co-op mode. $2K, 60 frame rate limit. Interesting. SAR mode, high. Film grain, Footprints on everyone, crowd density. Dense. You cannot change this setting if VSync is on. Not. Reapply first. Seeing nothing about the usual stuff. We got motion blur anywhere? Bloodstains on. Gore on. Yes. Yes, we want gore. Yes, autosave. Good. Seems good. Okay. Alright, are we ready to game? I think so. Lord Captain, long lost worlds filled with unknown perils, deadly enemies and ancient mysteries await you. Bring the word of the Emperor to the Coronus Expanse or die trying. Okay. We as developers always strive to improve our work. To do this, we need information. Send your stuff, sure. Take up the mantle of a rogue trader, the scion of an ancient dynasty of daring privateers that reign over the trade protectorate and explore the fringes of the known galaxy. Darkness looms over the bloodline of von Valancius as it faces multiple threats from within its own ranks and without, as countless enemies seek to destroy the most daring and brave agents of humanity. It is up to you to hold the reins of the shattered protectorate and forge a new path for the von Valancius dynasty. Currently finding itself in a vortex of wars, intrigues, calamities, and heresy. The stakes are high and rise even higher as you cross paths with terrifyingly powerful and ambitious adversaries in the darkness of the Coronis Expanse. Sounds good. Normal, daring, hard, unfair. Wow, they have difficulty sliders. No shit. That's kind of pog. Enemy unit dodge modifier. Half cover hit bonus. Oh, is this like XCOM? Wow. Aren't you guys in for a really bad time? I really hope I don't get to name my characters. That would be terrible. That would be really, really bad. Oh my god. This difficulty is not recommended for players not familiar with the Rogue Trader system. Yeah, I am not. Okay, we'll go normal because we're checking the game out today. Akata, Darius, Bahorda. Well, we gotta make our own guy. Hobbs. Now which one of these looks like me?
Looking forward to the subathon. The stream's been my daily morning constant. Wishing you and yours well.
I think this guy? No, that is not me. No, fuck you guys, man. Fuck off. You don't... That's more like me, right? I mean, that's what I see when I look in the mirror. Although there is kind of an Emma-looking character. With the psycho eyes. Oh, she looks kind of dope, though. To be honest, all of these look fucking good. I don't like the mecha people. That's what I look like now. Okay. I'm going to go with... not that lady. Where was that other lady? I like Maria-looking lady. Yeah, that one. That one. Cool. Oh, yeah, we're very happy. Let's go that way. Are we giga skinny? Are we chunky? Oh, we mid-game. We're mid-game. Skin tone, pale as the crescent moon. There it is. Bonk. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, there it is. There it is. There it is. Complete psycho eyes, the hair. Have we got no tramp stamps? Kind of rude. I don't feel represented. Yeah, they're not changing though. Maybe they're to come. Oh, it's 5 tattoos. True. Yeah, there's tattoo slots. So we can go that one. We can go that one. We got no belly tattoos. We need some belly tattoos. I guess they could overlap though. Yeah. Okay. Tattoos of deepest red, forged in the fires of hell itself. I don't really want shit on my face.
I'll mention this triumph in my memoirs.
Purge this heresy from existence!
That sounds like my wife.
I am the chosen weapon that will crush the heathens.
I have a nose for profit and a taste for adventure.
Ruinous favor prevails.
Step by step I lead.
I'll see you terminated! We have purified the battlefield of the enemy's taint.
Rend the flesh, shatter the spirit.
I think we go heretic, don't you? I think we go full heretic. I mean, look at those eyes. I think we go full heretic. Heretic sounds better than mad to me.
A new note in discordant melody. The divine watches over us. Empyrean, take this sacrifice.
Yeah, I like that one better. We're going there. Oh, Death World. We come from death. On Death Worlds, the plants, beasts, and sometimes even the environment itself take aggressive and destructive forms of inimical to human life. Jesus Christ. Alright, so we got Strength +5. It affects damage a character inflicts. Yeah, we like melee. I think we might come from Death World. What's Survival Instincts? Once per combat, when the wounds of a Death World character drop below 30%, they gain +20% of their max wounds as temporary wounds. Death World characters also gain a +20% bonus to dodge and armor while they have at least one temporary wound from any source. So we're dumb, and we don't like friends, but we kick ass and we're tough. Alright, I think we're probably going Death World. Oh, we got talents. Hold on. Brutal Hunter. Death World characters gain 15% crit against targets with bleeding, or with 50% or less of their max wounds. Sick. Deathworld characters gain +10% to crit with for axes, hammers, and lass weapons. I don't know what lass weapons are. Wounded Beast. Every injury increases the Deathworld character's agility and willpower by 5. Every trauma counts as 3 injuries. Lifetime of Scars. Deathworld characters take TGH bonus. Less damage from flame, toxic, and bleeding effects. And tenacity. Once per combat, when a Deathworld character is suffering from the stunned, blinded, or immobilized conditions, this condition is ignored and they instead gain +20% temporary wounds to their maximum wounds. Alright, Deathworld sounds right up our alley. Let's check the other ones though. Fortune, Voidborn. A Voidborn character can re-roll any failed attack, dodge, parry characteristic or skill test with a 20% chance of success. Wow. That's pretty fucking cool. Additionally, any enemy dodge or parry against a Voidborn character has a 20% chance to fail after a successful roll. That sounds really good too. Minus strength though. I mean, we're definitely having a giant axe. Hive World, strength in numbers. Hive World characters gain +1 plus fell bonus divided by 2, resolve if there are 3 or more creatures, allies or enemies close by. Yet they suffer a penalty when no one's near them. Cool. This one has no characteristic. Forge World. They get intelligence and toughness minus fellowship. So they don't like friends. Forge Worlds are the domain of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Entire planets seeded to the demands of vast macro industries. Each is a manufacturing super complex of unimaginable capacity and power. Over the millennia, different Forge Worlds have become especially renowned for their philosophies of ways of war. Yeah. Imperials. Humanity's finest. Imperial World characters could select any characteristic except for weapon skill or ballistic skill and add a +10 bonus. So they have completely flat stats then. They don't have positives or negatives. Alright. Better to die for the Emperor. While under 40% wounds, Imperial World characters gain +10 bonus to all characteristics and +2 to resolve. No shit. Fortress World. Perception and willpower. Never stop shooting. Each time a Fortress World character kills an enemy, they gain plus 10 stacks of never stop shooting. At the start of their turn, there is a stacks of never stop shooting percentage chance that the first attack this round will be free and will not count towards the attack limit per round. This effect triggers, all the stacks are lost. Yeah, I need to watch... I tell you, during the subathon, we're absolutely getting our Warhammer lore in. Some of these worlds sound wacky. Right, what's our origin of the psychopath? Astra Militarum Commander. The Astra Militarum Commander and all their allies deal an additional 20 plus 2 times per bonus % damage to enemies that are adjacent to the commander or their allies until... Oh, that works for a melee character really nicely. All the commander's allies also take no damage from other allies' attacks. Can only be used once per combat. I assume that's once per level, not once per round. At all costs. Personal cooldown once per combat. The Commissar's next single shot or single target melee applies the following effects. The target gets marked. The ally who kills the marked enemy gains another turn. Ooh. That's good too. We get weapon skill. Ooh, that's kind of tempting. It increases their parry and reduces enemy parry and dodge chance against melee. Oh, that sounds good. It also increases chance of scoring a crit in melee. That sounds good. We get coercion and athletics. What's athletics? It represents the character's ability to traverse difficult terrain. For example, to leap over collapsed sections of the deck or climb over slippery rocks. While the Commissar's adjacent enemy, all their allies gain the bonus. Yeah, duty and honor. Without all costs, the ally suffers 50% plus 50 damage, but gains 2 attack power and 4 magic power instead of 1 and 3. Summary execution. If the Commissar kills the target with at all costs, they can use at all costs again for free. Oh, these are all really good. The Crime Lord. At the start of combat, the Crime Lord gains int bonus. Boo. Ministorum Priest. The Navy Officer. Ahoy, sailors. For 1 round, the Navy Officer and their allies in a 3-cell radius gain 2 deflection for each archetype taken by the Navy Officer. They also cannot be forcefully moved or over-penetrated. You can't be over-penetrated. Kind of baller. A noble. You serve me. Oh, this sounds like Emma. The noble assigns 1 ally who will become their simp until the end of combat. Anytime the noble's abilities affect the servant gains plus 5 to all characteristics until the start of the next turn. Anytime the servant attacks a target the noble dealt damage to last turn, the servant gains plus 10 bonus critical hit chance against it. Can only be used once per combat. Will stay subbed even if you don't stream for 12 months. Dope. And the Sanctioned Psyker. What do you think? I think Commissar, Navy Officer, or Noble sounds pretty good. Navy Officer sounds alright. I think Commissar or the Military Commander. What do you think? We're gonna be melee. Yeah, I like the sound of Commissar a lot. Alright, we'll go Commissar. Triumph? You played a key role in exposing a conspiracy amongst your superior officers in the Astra Militarum. Plus 5 logic. It makes the character's rational arguments... Wait, do we get to roleplay in this? It allows to notice any... No way. Oh my god, are we going to get, like, choices? Illustrious glory. Your name has become a synonym for loyalty and valor, and your visage has adorned many Imperial Guard propaganda posters. The skills affected by fellowship represents character's talent to manipulate other people. I think we got plus 5 coercion from there. We lost. We're no good on fellowship though. More coercion should be good. You directed a heroic attack, so this is demolition. I think we're going to take Illustrious Glory more. Alright, let's go over here. Darkest Hour. -5 awareness. The souls of all who perished in a brutal offensive still haunt your nightmares and torture your soul. Honestly, the loss of allies doesn't bother me anymore. I sleep soundly at night. The Brand of Shame. Falsely accused of cowardice, you are forced to suffer through a humiliating tribunal. Well, that doesn't make sense. You were attacked by a group of renegade guardsmen during a mutiny and were beaten half to death. None of these make any sense. I think we'll have to lose awareness. I think we have to lose awareness. That makes sense. I'm always blind. I do let people die a lot. I think it's got to be awareness. Yeah. Archetypes. What? You can only choose one of the first tier archetypes at this moment. Archetypes are development paths that your characters follow. Each archetype encapsulates a unique set of skills and expertise that represents a specific combat spec. From the frontline warrior to the indispensable leader preferring to combat from the rear like a pussy. Choose what you want. Well, we want to be... Can I click on these? Yeah, okay. Charge, Daring Breach is my ultimate. Okay, but then that turns into Can I see what that... Oh my god, there's talents. Can I not see an overview of Exemplar? The archetypes, warrior or officer. Mere survival in the grim darkness of the far future is no easy task. To thrive in it, a next to impossible one. But you managed. So this is like really late game. Okay, well, we obviously want to go warrior, right? Yeah. We're warrior boys. Uh-oh. Shit. I don't much care for ballistic skill. Right, weapon skill, yes. Strength, yes. I assume weapon skill affects... Weapon skill reflects a character's competence in all forms of close combat. It increases their parry and reduces enemy parry and dodge chance. It also increases chance of scoring crits in melee. Yeah, strength is how hard we hit, I guess. Affects the damage. I'm kind of tempted to... Oh, we can't send more points. Okay. We can into strength. I can't send more points into weapon skill. Do we take toughness like a little pussy? It defines how easily a character can shrug off injuries as well as... Or do we just go full smoke? And then we go that way. Yeah. I can name the ship! Oh, okay. Okay. The trolley is a good one. Yeah, I think we go with the trolley. The trolley sails the stars. I wonder if we're going to get new ships throughout the game. It looks cozy. It looks a bit like a shoe at the front. But it has got what appears to be a cozy little like mansion at the top for me to sleep in. That's quite nice. Okay. We need to remove this hat, obviously. Wrong world? What do you mean? Oh, no, Death World. There we go. Yeah, Death World. Yeah, we want to be Death World. Okay, we're not aware of anything. More importantly, I need to remove the hat. Oh, sick. I could do that. Awesome. I could totally do that. Do I have to be scarred? Alright, I think we're ready. I'm actually like super into what this game might be. I had no idea. This seems dope already. I hope we get a team. Is this my ship? No, take the hat off!
An excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity.
Okay, so we're God Emperor worshippers. You're in a dialogue. Here can you learn about current events, influence the character you're speaking to, or even alter the course of the game's narrative. Your character's personal story depends on the dialogue choices you make. Available dialogue options are displayed on the right. Select a reply by clicking left mouse button on it or pressing the corresponding digit on the keyboard. Okay. Do we worship the Emperor or not? Or are we filthy heretics? Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, are we a bit of a douche? Do you have any particular reason for disturb me? Konrad Voigtvia. Alright. I don't know, do we trust Cumrag? He looks a little sussy to me, does Cumrag. All this ostentatious luxury is laughable pretense. It is enough to make one think that the architect's meant to compensate rather than glorify. I see myself very much as the leader of the necromongers. I'm going to embrace it.
That is the purpose of all temples to the God Emperor. To inspire awe and reverence. For it is the duty of his servants to persevere in their tireless service until they are presented with the chance to give their very life for the master of humanity. Allow me to introduce myself. Konrad Voigtvia, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship Rogue Trader Theodora von Valencius. At your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
Divisional Commissar of the Officio Prefectus Floor Inspector Xanathor. Nice one, Cumrag. You can hover over... Okay. A rogue trader is a subject of the Imperium with a unique hereditary title. A rogue trader is tasked with exploring and exploiting the still uncharted regions of the galaxy for the benefit of mankind. Okay. I'm giving him my full title.
My regards, Commissar. Finding you was a difficult task given your parents' fate and your upbringing in the Schola Progenium. Truly, our meeting is an act of providence, is it not?
A division of the ecclesiarchy responsible for the upbringing, education, and training of orphans of those officers and nobles who have died in the... Oh, so my parents are fucking... They got fucking yawled out of the world. They got you full yeeted. Okay. The military orphanage.
I will be frank with you. You may forget your past titles, no matter who gave them to you, or what their origins are. From the moment you and the other candidate were brought aboard this void ship, your fate changed. You now serve Lord Captain Theodora von Valencius, and carry the burden of an heir of this house. Henceforth, you share your dynastic name with her ladyship. Bear it with honor.
Lord Captain, a strange title for Lady Theodora. Why am I aboard this vessel? Why have I been brought here? You have a curious title, Master of Whispers. What are your responsibilities? You say I'm one of the rogue traders' heirs, so there's another candidate? I don't understand how I could be an heir. Do they, like, adopt orphans into their family line? Something like that? How does that work? Why is adopted speech marks? What are you... It's one word for it. Sure, it's adoption. Why am I here?
So that you may fulfill your blood duty. Whatever obligations you had before, they are henceforth null and void. By order of the Lord Captain, you have been requisitioned to serve the rogue trader, indeed blessed by the God Emperor.
Okay. That's very unhelpful.
I see that you are shocked. Yes, you understood correctly. Lady Theodora's authority indeed supersedes that of those whom you obeyed before. The Lord Captain's power is so great that she is capable of performing unthinkable feats, such as changing the fate of a servant of the Imperium. Your fate.
The galaxy-spanning interstellar human empire ruled by the living god who is known as the Emperor of Mankind. Okay. Is Lord Captain a strange title?
Such are the traditions of the Imperium. Lord Captain is the title that was established in the annals of the Lex Imperialis, at the time when the first rogue traders entered the God Emperor's service. And therefore, it is sacrosanct.
The annals. Okay, so the Lex Imperialis is the law book. Okay. What are your responsibilities, pal?
To put it plainly, I am the head of the network of spies and informers who serve the interests of House von Valencius. I uncover weak links both among Lady Theodora's retinue and in the ranks of her rivals. I eliminate our vulnerabilities and exploit those of others.
I'm one of the heirs. Who else?
There is. And you will meet him soon enough.
Okay. Tell me about the ship.
I would rather not discuss the Lord Captain behind her back. Especially not on board her ship. No one knows better than I that whispers are wont to attract particularly close attention. Suffice it to say that her ladyship is the bearer of the sacred warrant of trade, and a woman of immense power and entitlement. However privileged your position may be, I ask that you do not incur her anger by being disrespectful.
Is Lady Theodora going to be some sort of beast creature? Okay. Let's address why I'm here.
But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patron.
Is Lady Theodora going to be hot? Or
she has just as many questions.
Some sort... There's no in-between in Warhammer, I don't think.
It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far.
Boober. Okay.
The Lord Captain and Master Edelthrad von Valencius are conversing on the observation platform. Let us join them there.
Alright, let's go see Ed. Shift 1 is at all costs. That's to mark a target. Ooh. Charge. Pistol shot. No, I need a weapon, a melee weapon. I've got no weapons. Okay, WASD to move. Q and E to... Oh, cool. Okay.
Embrace true power.
Some objects in the game can be interacted with in a special way. They are marked with specific icons. Some will have study, others will transfer the character to neighboring locations or launch a small event. These icons become visible when your character is standing close enough to interact with them. Just click on them to make shit happen. Okay. Hold tab to hide objects you... Oh, okay. A massive conference table, obviously crafted from real wood. A resource of incredible value on a void ship. Can we talk to these friends? The Seneschal gave the senior officers another public dressing down recently. I don't know what it was this time, but Werserian would latch onto any slip-up as an excuse to give someone an earful. Is real wood poggers? I want to see what the deck enforcer has to say.
I see you raise your head again. I'll hand you over to the tech priest
For what?
servitorization.
Okay. Crew member is hard at work, bowing his head in fear and avoids even looking at you. Okay. Lay people interfering in the operation of the sacred mechanisms disturbs the machine's spirits. In the name of the Omnicia, I refrain from any further profane acts. Am I being profane right now? Show the data. Yeah, I don't know what a servitor is. Incomprehensible information is displayed on a large screen above the cogitators. You can make out reference to unfamiliar systems and worlds among the numbers and logistic arts symbols. What's a cogitator? Sacred mechanisms be interfered without due reverence. The duration of this data processing cycle has tripled. Are these like living computer people, I guess? Okay.
The world will bow.
Praise be the book. Ah, here's Cumrag.
Intriguing.
One of the Fon Valencia's trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain.
It feels a little Spetsnaz in here.
What's happening? Run! The servitors have gone berserk!
Oh, that's what happens if you don't work hard enough. You get turned into one of these jolly boys.
I am the harbinger of discord.
You have been ambushed. The battle begins. To survive in the grim darkness of the far future, you will have to face enemies of all kinds and fight for your life. These hints and tutorials will familiarize you with the combat system. Click the button at the top of the screen to start the battle. Okay. Where's my turn order? Is this my turn order? Okay. Right, so Cumrag's up next. Oh wow, this guy's just shrekking people. All battles in the game are turn-based and take place on the grid. On their turn, a character can move, attack, and use their abilities. Select a cell and move, yeah. Movement points determine how far the character can move on their turn. One movement point corresponds to one cell. Moving diagonally is more costly. Every second diagonal cell uses 2 MP. At the beginning of each turn, movement points are restored to their max value. Okay. What about action points? Are they different? So I get move points and action points, I guess? So I'm going to use this guy for cover. Is that complete? Right, do I now get an action point? Yeah, there we go. To make attacks and use ally ability to combat, I can't spend action points. Okay. So it's RNG.
Ruin veterans.
Got him. When you're ready to end your turn, press space or click the end turn button on the bottom right of the screen. I can do this though, can't I? I should have done it first, but I could have done that and marked the target, but we'll finish there. Right, that guy's used various abilities. Can I see the benefits of that, though? He used joint analysis as something else. I want to see what he did. Bottom right. No, it's unturned. I can see them when I hop over him. Ah, there we go. You do it over here. Exploit. At the start of each turn, the operative inflicts 1 stack of exploit. Okay, so he gets a damage multiplier as the fight goes on. So that's probably really good against bosses, right? But once he attacks, it uses all the exploits up. And we can have traumas. What? Is it this little button? Okay, so joint analysis is what's giving that exploit debuff. Okay. Cool. I guess we want to keep that open. Just shoot him, right? He's going to die. In fact,
I will triumph.
Yeah, use that at all costs and then shoot.
I need no death shall
Got him.
reign.
I can scarcely believe this.
What suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here.
Suspicion, mate.
I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan.
Why do I feel like you're behind it all? Spread out. No one is allowed to enter this premises stations.
I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders.
Accusing an officer, heresy.
I hope you will have no difficulty reaching.
I think we need a heresy emote. Oh, that is one. Heresy
It's just
detected.
at the end of this corridor.
Okay. You can now open the map. Wunderbar. Okay. Le Mans Rust battle tank reclaimed and restored by the grace of the God Emperor. The first to breach the capital walls during the pacification of Vortes Ston. The wires of the servitor's head are still smouldering. It would seem the cause of this malfunction was the short-circuiting of the motive force. Can we leave these tooltips up longer? Oh. Good job, game. Tarantula sentry gun constructed with the blessing of the Adeptus Mechanicus using a standard template construct. It's not that one. Put that there. Turn-based. Display, maybe? Brightness? No. Accessibility? No. Screen scrolling? It'd be nice if we could just leave them on longer, so I have to keep re-clicking it. Okay.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Okay, so they seem to threaten a lot of people with going to the servitors. Seems to be the go-to threat is I'm going to send you to the servitors.
Warhammer? More like Warshammer, ha ha ha, got 'em.
Okay, so we are aiming that way. I guess we are going this way.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Not voice acted? Oh? It is simply irrational, Lady Theodora. Assimilation into the trade structure would be political and economic suicide. Practically admission of heresy. Then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation, no worse than my seneschal could have done. Make a decision. What will you do with Aeon the Sixth, Edelthrud? Survey the room. I am here to speak with the Lord Captain. Listen in silence. I'm interrupting. I'm going in. What is this? Is this someone from your retinue, Theodora? Do you permit your people to interrupt your conversations in such a fashion? I give the permission to those with something of substance to say. Let us see if it is worth it. This is Floor Inspector, the second candidate for the title of my successor. Step forward, Floor Inspector. Passive skill tests. Your character's skills reflect their knowledge and capabilities. Some dialogue automatically initiate passive skill tests. If such a test succeeds, new information will be revealed or a hidden dialogue option will be unlocked. Your character is traveling with allies. The party member with the highest score in the skill is selected for each passive skill test. Okay. Oh, God. Consider this hypothetical situation. Aeon the Sixth. A new world on the fringes of the Coronis Expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of fancy, you might say, but attempts to install ore extractors have failed for the second time. The mining crews sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight. My question to you is, what would you do with this poisoned treasure? Okay. Those spirits could well be the natives' name for dangerous aliens. I would first verify if that is indeed the case, and if the population of Aeon 6 engages in xeno worship, which makes them heretics, right? There are ways to confirm whether it is happening on Aeon 6's witchcraft or not. It might cost several psychers to do so, but it'll give us the answer. I like the top answer. Let's do it. Reasonable and prudent. However, chasing after ethereal creatures may prove a rather long and fruitless endeavor. Apart from the Xenos, an untrodden planet might be teeming with myriad horrors that are far more dangerous and difficult to eradicate. I suspect that you, Floor Inspector, are simply unaware of their existence. I gave a straight answer to a simple question, which, as I understand, was still more than you could, Edelthrud. Yo, should we shit all over Ed? We are both servants of the God Emperor and Lady Theodora. Does it become anyone of our status to engage in petty feuds? I find your tone most disagreeable, Ed. You will kindly alter the manner in which you address me, or else you will live to regret the consequences. I think we're going with number 3. I think we just need to fucking correct Ed right now. Well, I find your company disagreeable, Floor Inspector, and yet I am forced to endure such... Edelthrud. I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officer's deck instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview. I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence was such a profound effect on me that I forgot the time. Get fucked, Ed. Piss off, fucking plastic-headed twat. So, Law Inspector, why are you here? I don't know just yet. I hope that you will clarify that. Let's say that. Clarity. A luxury that few of us can afford. There is a reason why I did not explain all the details of the question I posed to you earlier. Beyond the borders of the Imperium, seldom is one granted an opportunity to enjoy information in abundance. This, however, is one such opportunity. My name is really long. I am a rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity, and my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic, the Warrant of Trade, kept aboard this very vessel. Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness beyond the Imperium and carry humanity's light where powers, wicked and heretical, reign and bode death and ruin to us all. It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void. Every world I discover, along with all there is to find therein, resources, people, riches and mysteries, is mine by right. I command millions of lives, rule over numerous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor or commander could dream of amassing. And you, Floor Inspector, are one of those the von Valencius blood in their veins, and a rightful claim to this inheritance when the hour comes. So I am related then? I assumed I've not just been, like, injected with blood. I am ready to take on this sacred purpose. Oh yes, you would be, wouldn't you? The question is, am I ready to choose you over the rest? You came aboard hours before the warp jump and have not yet distinguished yourself in any way. As things currently stand, I have doubts that you are suitable for the role of rogue trader. Blood right alone is not enough to earn the high honour of becoming the bearer of the Warrant of Trade. Nonetheless, your capabilities and talents might yet prove useful, if not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally. Alas, even those responsibilities can at times be too challenging for those who share your blood. Cumrag Voitvir served me for many years before he made his mistake. What did Cumrag do? The Master of Whispers is related to you. His kinship to me is most distant, as is yours. Nonetheless, he does bear the name von Valencius, even if he avoids using it publicly, and as such, strictly speaking, can be considered my heir. Okay, so the storyline is Cumrag is trying to kill all the other von Valencias because then technically he becomes the new rogue trader. Right? It's very similar to that, the dude who ended up being Pope in the Darren Brown movie. Not the Da Vinci Code, the other one. Voigtvir's performance in his current role is satisfactory. Or it used to be, at least. Okay. What does this mean there are other heirs? Naturally. Some have yet to arrive. But you have had the pleasure of meeting one of them. Ed may be somewhat disconcerted by the scale of the responsibilities that may potentially fall upon his shoulders. However, I have a good feeling about him as a candidate. If you are satisfied with Ed, what sense is there in having this conversation? Why are you wasting your time on me? Doesn't that sound rude? Let's say it. Impatience. I am rather fond of impatient people. They are not as quick to resign themselves to circumstances and more eager to show initiative. Even if I do choose Ed as my successor, I will still require loyal advisors. The skills and knowledge you acquired in your former life may prove invaluable here in the Coronis Expanse. Once, you were a commissar of the Imperial Guard. The primary combat force in the first line of defense of the Imperium, okay. A political officer who was not afraid to face her own death or to send her underlings to theirs. Resolve, faith, implacability. All of it gives one unique perspective when presented with a situation where a less steadfast individual could falter. Trust me. Your future holds plenty of situations where your commitment to your duty or your house's interests will be one of your strengths. Moreover, even changing your family name will not rid you of the fame you previously garnered. I hope it will also help you bring glory to the Von Valencius dynasty, to which you now belong. Rock and roll. The Vox affixed to Theodora's attire suddenly comes to life, but all you can hear is unintelligible noise. Theodora winces, shuts off the transmission, and gives you an imperious nod. I have some time before the Navigator, a mutant whose genes allow them to safely guide a warp-capable void ship through the wall. Oh, like a guild navigator in Dune. Gives a signal to initiate the void ship's translation out of the warp. A may presence required on the bridge. Okay. Where are we going? The Rykad system. The domain of rogue trader Winterscale, one of my peers and rivals. Only 3 rogue traders exist in the Coronis Expanse, and each one of them possesses resources comparable to mine. Perhaps you will one day assist House Von Valencius in surpassing both of them in affluence and splendor. I set the course for Rykad on the demand. For a very specific reason. Perhaps I shall yet apprise you of the purpose for this voyage, but now is not the time. Okay. Servitors went berserk. Is that so? Perhaps the technomats were careless during maintenance, or it could be the warp playing tricks on us spite the Gala field. Or perhaps there is something to all the stories about the ship being possessed after all.
Lady Theodora, for the God Emperor's sake, surely you do not intend to start repeating idle rumours about my uneducated riffraff.
Enough, Abelard. But heresy amuses me, hearsay. Idira eagerly retells me everything she learns from the whispers of her unseen advisors. This ship is thousands of years old. Hey, I tell you what, this place is looking good for thousands of years old. It has enough hidden nooks. Oh, is this a clue that there'll be hidden things on the ship for us to find? Malfunctioning cogitators. Any type of digital computer in the Imperium of Man. Wait, they changed computer to cogitators? Why did they not just leave it as computer? And unused compartments to make ignorant folk speak of spectres dwelling inside the bulkheads and plotting against those who yet live. Dude, that's a whole story. Let's not go down that road right now. That's a whole different fucking ball game. Alright, okay. How can I prove myself? You can start by not asking questions of this sort. I have no need for sycophants. I will draw my conclusions when an opportunity to prove yourself arises. As for when you'll be granted that opportunity, only the God Emperor knows. Okay. In that case, I shall head to... Vox awakens once more. This time you pick up shouting. The Lord Captain freezes, listening to the Voxcast, then nods and draws her weapon. Disturbances reported on the adjacent decks, Seneschal. If the need arises, protect the new blood. She glances at you. It is possible that the chance to prove your worth may present itself sooner than you might have anticipated. We're under attack from within the ship. Heretics! Heretics!
Your struggles are in vain.
Oh, I get to control Theodora. All combatants act in turns, and their order is determined by initiative roll. The order of turns is displayed on the left side. Got it. Okay. Right, so it's me, then Tubavlard. No, it's Theodora, then Tubavlard, then Morty. Hi, Morty. I think you're fucked. And then it's me. Okay. I'm not sure how cover works here. So they're all surrounding us. This is a lot of dudes. Let me get cover around here. All right, let's see. Ooh, she buffed us. Can I see that in the log? Oh, I don't get to control.
Reduced to dust. One fewer target.
All I've got's a little fucking pistol gun. Pew pew. Use cover to avoid attacks. Okay. Mark with a shield or a shield with a skull. When standing close to them, the character will automatically take an advantageous position. In this case, the chance that the enemy attacks will hit cover, not the character. Is it going to be like XCOM where shield is half cover, shield with a skull is full cover? Something like that? Okay. Where's my damage roll? 90? Is that... Yeah, 90%, 7 to 11 damage.
Purpose guides me.
Praise the purpose, baby. Whoa! I fucked that guy up. Lol, 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 lol. I assume we don't have Overwatch. That's reload. Okay. That's what we want. Combat log. Okay, cool. Right, I'm good. Ha! Outplayed by Mort, dipshit. Mort forever. Okay, it looks like Tubbelard can't even be hit by anything.
Reduced to dust.
I think that melting, scorching area attack goes through cover. Your character has received a temporary positive effect from an ally. Such effects enhance your character's capabilities in combat. To learn more about this effect you've gained, hover your cursor over the effects icon next to the character portrait. Is it momentum? Kill them. Source Theodora. Duration permanent. Plus 50 ballistic skill until the end of combat. Wow. That's fucking nutty. Do I have line of sight on this guy? 34%, so no. Once I select that, can I not go back to move? I want. Okay, good. I can. Right, who's left alive? Right, Tubbelard's got to finish. It's just this chap here, isn't it? Alright, let's move to here.
Sow the seeds of discord.
I still have 34. Alright, great.
One step closer. Ruin beckons.
Garbage. Good job, Mort.
Why is it?
Haha, this guy's fucking built, dude.
You are target.
Whoa! Can I not get up there? What's my chance to hit it? 86%.
I will triumph. Death shall
My kill.
reign.
Mort, take a team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single horse survive. Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck. Not bad. I have seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of warp travel. Why is warp goofing them up? An alternate dimension of pure energy and madness, existing as a mirror to real space, also known as the Immaterium, the Empyrean, the Ether, the Sea of Souls, and warp space. Is that where them, when we did the lore video, them like crazy fucking demons were coming from. From there. Yeah, alright, cool. Yeah, yeah, the incident might be linked. Possibly. Quite likely. We'll investigate at a later time. Right now, we need to isolate the affected compartments and try to assess the situation. What are your orders, boss? Mortar's got ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the arch-militant requires aid. And be quick about it. Deal. Can I have an axe? Where's Tubalard? Abelard, check the latest communication report from the upper decks. Okay. Shit. Loss of communication with decks 8 and 12. I guess we need to get on the elevator, eh?
Embrace true power.
Oh? No. Not super sure where we should go, team. This way, maybe? I would have thought we'd go through the elevator, but no. Let's try over here.
Uncover my path.
Whoa! I guess I shouldn't bother with these idiots.
I reject the very idea.
I think we ignore those dudes.
Intriguing.
I wonder if I should get them to lower the bridge so I can murder everybody. Is that our boy Mort? That's Mort. Oh, here comes Plastic Head. Thank Providence, you're alive and well. Always on time, eh, comrade? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You could set your chrono by it. Mort, pull yourself together. What? The Lord Captain sent you to chevy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away. It doesn't sound like Mort and Comrade get on. Master of Whispers. What is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Vox Master is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck. And my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report. I have not yet received word from the engineering regarding any Geller field failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they've ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only voxcasts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish. That the madmen have already reached the officer's deck suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny. Mutiny, but by... Who would attempt mutiny here in the warp? Oh, we're in the warp right now. A mutiny against the Emperor's anointed. Execute the traitors, every last one of them. Yeah, let's do that. First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the Navigator's sanctum are secure, and I have the means to do both things at once. Yeah, I didn't realize we were in the warp. I know why we're in the warp. I just didn't realize we were in the warp. Ed. Where's Ed? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons. I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements is that he arrived on transitional deck 18. Bastard. Master of Whispers. Find Ed immediately. Seneschal locates Lass and the Sister of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Archmilitant with me. I must go to my study, and it appears that we might encounter heretics along the way, Floor Inspector. If I may, Lord Captain. Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance, and if our goal is to bring Ed back, I could use some support. After all, I'm not as adept at directly confronting enemies of the house as the esteemed Archmilitant. And taking into consideration Ed's psycho powers... Then it's settled. Floor Inspector, find Ed and bring him here. In whatever state you find him, this elevator leads to restricted compartments such as my personal chambers at the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand? I hear and obey, Lord. I shall do everything in my power. Note, everything in your power. You'll do as I say. I'll have your heads if you fail. Okay. She's going to bench. Alright, we'll kill everybody. She's going to bench. Are you ready to head to 18? It's a long walk and you do not even have proper gear. Since I'm more important person here, you can go in front to shield me from potential threats. You better not fail me. The Lord Captain made it clear that relying on you is fraught with risk. Fuck it, let's say number 3. I see you've quickly earned Lady Theodora's trust, if she is already sharing her closely guarded secrets with you. But that is no longer relevant. With a pop and a sharp crackle, something hits you in the abdomen and you are consumed by unbearable, gut-wrenching pain. I promised you a special destiny, Inspector. Cumrag? Why would Cumrag do this? You know what? I always suspected something about him. There was just something that seemed a little sus.
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. She has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warrant chamber, and for that, I need her breathing. Oh, you are back with us, I see. Delightful.
Void V, you two-faced scum. You are behind this mayhem. Yep, heresy detected.
How perceptive of you. I'll help you with the next insight. I need you here for your blood. You have the option to share it voluntarily, or I will squeeze.
Aren't you in her an heir as well, though? Oh, hold on, Emma needs me. Give me 1 sec. Why does he need the blood? I don't get why he needs the blood.
We are in the anteroom of the Warrant chamber, this void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred Warrant of Trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it.
I got to lift something heavy for Emma.
Guarded by the Sentinel. An ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty.
What, you are an heir? Didn't she just say you're an heir?
Myself, but never mind. You.
We can call him inbred. There we go. Is your blood too thin for the Sentinel? There we go. We can call him inbred. No, she did. She said he was an heir. So is he inbred?
On the contrary, the Warp's blessing has raised me too much above your kind, Fon Valencius. The Sentinel refused to submit to me, but you can help.
Coercion
After
succeeded.
all, isn't that what family is for?
What sorry, pathetic excuse do you even have for your apostasy? You sordid, wretched piece of grok shit. Well, we have to say it, right? There's no way we're not saying it.
Wretched? What do you know about wretchedness? Theodora's cur. Are you
I like this game a lot.
Drain of her indulgence with your blind loyalty? Oh, I know this delusion. But thank the gods it no longer has power over me. Humanity can rot. I no longer serve mortal kind. Once my work is done, I'll make that pompous wench Fon Valencius watch as I sacrifice her entire dynasty and commit their fate to the gods.
This must be all extra dialogue.
Will be the instrument by which I will accomplish this righteous act.
The blade flashes in the dim light and drops of blood appear on your palm. For a brief moment you feel nauseous, your head is spinning. And then quiet whispers begin to flood your mind. More and more sourceless voices echo each other, drowning out your own thoughts, replacing them with a singular urge. Go to the gate. Go to the gate. Burn out the bad. Skill tests and dialogues. One of the available dialogue options requires making a skill test. Unlike with passive tests, which are made automatically, in this case you can decide whether or not to chance it. Success or failure affects how the dialogue will develop. Okay. Depending on the context, you might change the course of the conversation, alter the character's attitude, or perform an action whose consequences will only become apparent later in the game. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Hover your cursor over the dialogue option that requires a skill test. You will see... Oh, that's the chances. Okay. Fight the voice you have. Get out. I am not your puppet. Oh, shit. Where's the chance? I'm not seeing the chance. Anybody see a chance? Yeah, there was some previous dialogue. All right. Right, let's try and fight it. Let's see what happens. YOLO! The voices in your head giggle and mock your desperate outcry. You feel this intruding influence forcing you onto your feet and making you take a step forward. At least we fought it to the end for the God Emperor. We fought. In the gateway arch, you see a cogitator with a human likeness built in the front panel. As you approach, the torso twitches slightly. This is a servitor, an obedient automaton created from a lobotomized human being. The Sentinel turns its head to you, one of its eye sockets lighting up with two ember-like irises. 70% chance to examine. Okay, here we go. Look for anything that could be used as a weapon. I think we YOLO it, right? 70% is pretty good. Succeeded. You carefully inspect the design of the gate cogitator. What immediately catches your eye is the strange alloy that was used as material for the machine's components, some of which unfamiliar. You suspect this might be some kind of archaeotech? An incredibly rare and powerful piece of technology from humanity's ancient past. Gained 20 experience. Sick. The servitor of the gate begins to move. With the screeching and groaning of metal, it leans forward, closer to you. Its lower jaw opens with a drawn-out shriek, much wider than the jaw of a living human. The servitor's mouth is filled with sharp metallic fangs that glint in the dim light. The vid screen to the right of you lights up, showing strings of mysterious symbols on a green background, like the Matrix. A whisper runs through your consciousness, insisting, demanding sacrifice. The voices that filled your head after Vortvir wounded you with his blade did not go away. On the contrary, their source coiled itself into a tight knot somewhere in the depths of your mind. Examine. The servitor looks noticeably different from the ones you're used to. Its skin covering is stitched together with copper thread, and it has metal hinges in place of the standard joints. It seems that the creators of the Sentinel did everything to ensure that the service life of this unit would be much longer than that of ordinary automatons. Yo, that guy really fucked up. Find a weapon. You look around in hopes of finding at least something that could work as a weapon. Your search is in vain. The chamber anteroom is completely empty in perfect working condition, nary a broken panel or protruding piece of rebar in sight. Let's do it, team. Let's put our hand on it. The Sentinel's jaws clamp around your hand, puncturing your skin and sinking into your flesh. A few dark drops fall into the servitor's throat, and immediately you hear humming. So this guy, whoever this guy was, got turned into this creature to sit at this door forever and drink blood. Nice. That's nice. Several minutes pass. The Sentinel's jaws remain closed and you're beginning to feel sick. Perhaps if you were to lean against the gate, you could catch your breath. Maybe even close your eyes and pretend none of this ever...
High levels of caustic humus. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
Interesting. You do not understand where the quiet voice is coming from, crackling like static. Is it the Sentinel, the computer? Is it a figment of your wary mind? Whichever it is, you can clearly hear every word. Yes. Yes. Give me assistance. Pain shoots through your head and subsides just as quickly. It would seem the entity coiled in your consciousness does not have the ability to do you any real harm.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
Oh shit!
Well, there is still another way.
Cumbrag got outplayed. Let it be known that by my will and by the true words of this document, I appoint this person to be the bearer of the warrants of trade. To the paragon of humanity unbroken by adversity, to walk and blah blah blah, to walk steadily through the thorns, through pain to greatness. Do with definitely a delay on these pop-ups. A bit longer would be fine.
Escort the child of the house to safety.
I need a weapon.
Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations.
Cool. What's happening here?
Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel standing by.
Cool. Lead me.
Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
Lock the doors. As the game's story unfolds, you will see notifications at the top of the screen indicating that the status of your current objectives has been updated, blah blah blah. Journal entries help you keep track of what's happening. Sweet. We need to lock the door, do we? Do we not lock it with the Sentinel? Right, self-seal lower not your bloodied arms till the last foe of humankind is slain.
Mistress? What? Whatever are you doing in the Warrant chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me. What is the meaning of this?
Cumrag is a traitor.
What?
He intended to take revenge on Theodora or something and tried to reach the Warrant as part of that plan. He is clearly serving the unholy gods of the warp. True.
Serving the gods of the war? Kunrad is a heretic. Oh, Voidfare, you void rat.
Rat!
Madness. And this mutiny is likewise his doing, no doubt.
He admitted that he's the mastermind. The mastermind, yeah.
Saints' blood! Then it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason.
You guys have a void rat emote? Oh my god.
At least you are alive and now safe, mistress. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this
Fucking
disaster.
ridiculous.
You're in a bad way. I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit with me. And, for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense.
Yes!
Here.
Axe! Nice. One-handed axe? What kind of bullshit is that? While fighting, your character can lose some of their wounds. Your character has suffered an injury after being attacked by Cumrag. This happens when a character receives damage that exceeds 50% of their maximum... Is wounds my health bar? Wounds are a measurement of how much punishment a character can take before suffering debilitating effects and ultimately death. Every character has a specific number of wounds. A character can often increase their wound points by boosting toughness and whatnot. Okay. So injury after falling into a trap or... Oh no, there's traps. Game has just gone from a 9 out of 10 to a 1 out of 10. A character will receive a fresh injury. The exact percentage of wounds a character must lose for this to happen may vary. Injuries reduce a character's resolve. Shit, I can't check. Oh, there's resolve. If the fresh injury is not healed within 3 rounds, it will turn into an old injury. You can also get rid of the old injury with a medikit. However, healing will require an additional medikit skill test. All injuries reduce a character's stats, and if 3 or more injuries accumulate, they turn into traumas. Okay, I'm going to have to play around with that to get used to the system. Resolve. Influence how efficiently and how long characters can fight in battle. It determines the amount of momentum gained at the beginning of each turn. Okay. When a character initially suffers an injury, it is considered fresh and may become old. Okay. Once combat is over, the wounds of all party members are replenished automatically, but any injuries they may have sustained remain. You need a medikit for those. I'm going to need you guys on that job. Alright, I
won't waste my time on that.
Yeah!
I will not stoop to this.
Oh, we transmog too? Dope. Where's my... Right, I'm 22 out of 22. Am I actually injured right now? It doesn't look like it. I haven't got injuries or anything, right? I don't think so. The red icon at the top of the portrait. Ah, old injury. There we go, yeah. Stack 1 out of 20. An injury that wasn't healed in time. It can be healed with a medikit, but it requires passing a Medicaid skill test to succeed. Assuming it just leads to traumas. So, can I use this? Add to inventory, add to cargo. What does that mean? Can't be equipped by this character. So, can I not use it? No? I think I'm too stupid to use medikits. Which is truly unfortunate. Yeah, we just equipped weapons. Okay. You can switch between party members using the arrows at the top.
Look no further.
So can I check his inventory? I can. Can you not heal me? Can I get him to heal me? Do I do it from this screen? F1.
Let's patch you up. That is a noticeable improvement.
There we go.
Now you're prepared for the trials ahead. The lower decks are teeming with heretics instigating the rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. The situation on the middle decks is much worse, although strike teams have already been dispatched there. All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost. So, apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information to go on.
Okay, so what are we doing?
But that is not the worst of it. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the Navigator and the Master Helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the warp and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the Navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive.
Let's do it.
Absolutely. Let us proceed.
To arms, loyal sons and daughters of the God Emperor. Fight the heresy and corruption that threaten to consume our home. And with all your might, destroy those who have dared.
The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved. Onward.
Okay.
Blood and mayhem shall be our anthem.
Combat begins with the tactical phase, during which characters cannot attack or take other actions, but may try to take up advantageous positions. Oh, that's such an improvement on Divinity. Select a character and a portrait on the screen, then click and move them around. Each character in the party member move up to their max movement points.
I'll do.
Hey, Big Rob, how's it going, dude? Fucking Rob's here. What a day. Well, there's no cover. There's literally no cover. Okay. I think we're both melee chads, so... let's get in the thick of it. Dodged, outplayed. Parried, outplayed. Yeah, okay. Right, you've got... oh, it's me. I've got charge, and so... oh, do I want to be in a straight line for charge? So I... oh, hold on. Right, if I go there... right, now can I charge through all these?
I reject the very idea.
No suitable path. Why can't I charge to here? Target is too close. Target is too far. Does it say within 6? The first creature along 6-cell line. The warrior moves in a straight line and launches a melee attack against any target in the warrior's path. There must be at least 2 free cells between the warrior and the target to use charge. Fuck! Wait, that works.
Purpose guides me.
Get fucked. Characters with melee weapons can make an attack of opportunity if an opponent in an adjacent style initiates movement. It can also be triggered by some abilities. Oh, yeah. I just want to... Oh, I have... Ooh! Sweep!
One step.
Ha! Idiot. Your companion is a warrior. We've got double warriors. Okay. And you've got cleave, right? He does have cleave. He has charge too. One round, the Navy officer... Oh, so he can give us the buff. Okay. If I go there, can I cleave both of these? Science.
Took care of this one.
Bastard. Oh, no way! He survived with 2 HP. Fuck you, game.
Your efforts amuse me.
What have I got cleave? Okay, sweep gives bleeding. All creatures in the area of effect within 1 cell radius. Alright, so this cleaves both. Get fucked on, idiots. Charge! Okay, I like the combat. Yeah, this is good.
I will do like you asked you attack.
He's got like a fucking electric chainsaw, man. I want that. Oh, we can level up. Okay. Alright, we have to go in order. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, I have to pick one. Okay. Carouse. The skill is affected by the toughness. It represents the ability to resist negative effects applied by some poisons, stimulators, or alcohol. May give access to new dialogue options. Athletics. Is what? Just movement speed? Does it give you more movement slots? I don't want demolition. Other people can heal me. There we go. The skills affected by strike. It represents a character's ability to traverse difficult... Oh, it's the hopping over stuff. I mean, as melee, athletics has got to be well worth it, right? I think. Yeah, it expands that there. Is that done then? And can I just swap these on the fly? Right, you could have carouse, but you don't get debuffed. Why is that not saved? Click. Available, right? Well, why do we confirm? Complete. Okay. There's a complete button at the bottom. Okay, that's locked. There we go. Got it. Here's a map of your void ship. It consists of several parts between which you could travel. Some parts are not yet available, but over time you will be able to go there. Okay. Cool.
I tread a path unexplored.
The Navigator sanctum is directly along the passageway. I pray to the God Emperor that we are not too late.
Oh, is this one of them psychic people?
So she will enter the halls of the blinded guide and witness the radiance of the final dawn through the cracks and fall victim to a whim of fate.
Sure, I agree.
Mistress, watch your head. Theodora, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Sorry, old man. The voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abelard, how they sing!
This is Theodora, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Finalizing.
It feels like a bad idea that we travel through this warp space. Maybe just me.
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it? I have no answer.
Cumrag. The entity in your consciousness shrinks and crawls in deeper. Its claws scraping against the walls of your mind as if the presence is trying to hide from the seer standing before you. What are you doing here?
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the Navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the enginarium. But it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog, and the silence that followed.
What? You don't mean the engine Seer Prime is...
Said, without a doubt.
We're stuck in the warp.
And the voices
Good news.
wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at
Coggers.
among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the Navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the Navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks.
Okay, I think we're fucked. You hear a few clicks and relays. Officer's frequency. To all who can hear me, those with a weapon in their hands are to gather on the officer's deck at once. I repeat, gather on the officer's deck at once and prepare to launch the counterattack.
That's Edelthrat. Oh, Emperor's providence. The other heir lives as well. Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Edelthrat's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
Blast it. You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
Okay.
Oh no. No. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel
I think we got a boss fight
chill
coming.
crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity. But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a Navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we
I want to see what
moping
these
around
navigators look
for?
like.
Let's go protect
Are they like
that
Dune?
noble
Are they
mutant
creatures?
while we're still alive.
Particles. Adira has joined the party, which now consists of several characters. To select one another, drag a box. Okay. Press backspace to do them all. Okay. Piece of pipe. Right, there's a door here. Is this the navigator? I don't know if we should be looking for items, you know, checking alternative ways, but let's push on for now.
Let us savor the coming storm.
I will take you down.
Right, I guess we want cover for our Psyker, because she's ranged. I can't get into melee ranged of anybody just yet. Let's put our main character here. Let's put, you go right, gang. And then you are going here for psychic power. Hologram. You can use the hologram to gauge the effectiveness of your intended actions in combat before taking them. Click on an accessible cell on the battlefield to place the character's hologram there. Select an ability and single shot to see the expected outcome. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to charge... Oh, I put myself out of line of sight like an absolute fucking dipshit. What a moron. Right, so there's my hologram. So now I can... Alright, 100% on him. Okay. Alright, let's get in the thick of it. Go for it.
Ravage and conquer.
Okay. Right, let's hit him with just a strike. Big damn.
Purpose guide.
Purpose guide me, baby. And then let's charge this. Target is too close. Fuck. I should have planned that better, but I didn't because of me. Target's too far. Okay, I need to get that charge right. What is this debuff? Oh, I have an old injury? No way. Okay. I guess this guy can't charge either, right? Because I'm a fucking idiot. Let's end that.
Brace yourself.
Adira is a psyker and an operative. As an operative, she can study opponents and identify their weaknesses, and her psyker abilities are how to deal damage to them. Analyze enemies is an operative ability which applies the exploit effect to all enemies within the operative line of sight at the start of each turn. The higher the operative are, the more stacks will be inflicted. Adira is armed with a special staff that allows a psyker to unleash psychic powers. In the future, you'll encounter staves that only a Psyker can do. You might find a staff that lets a Psyker use Inferno, but to do so, they must first have the Pyromancy Psychic Discipline learned. Okay. So we've got 4 warning, 1 friendly creature. The Psyker increases attacks, dodge and parry, so we've got defensive. Good. Okay, that's just a straight damage ability. Lightning arc. Chain lightning. Oh. Oh, does that work?
Not this Greyer's job.
Shit, I need line of sight. Is this gonna fucking work? This is gonna be poggers. You watching?
There is movement in the Empyrean.
That's all 3 targets.
But of course.
That's awesome.
Will do.
I guess we put exploit on this guy. He's like the boss. Right, I need him to charge and fuck this guy up.
Follow my lead. It will be done.
Got him!
Indeed.
Through chaos I stride. Ruin beckon.
I win! The creature in the chair appears as if it has become one with its throne. You see pink.
Just my monthly petition to bring back PGE science. That'll be all.
Hi, Timeless.
Thank
Every
you.
81 months,
Chris.
brother. Thank you. You see pink parchment-like skin stretched between the seat and the limbs that have too many joints for a normal human being. The Navigator is breathing heavily, the air whistling as it exists through the two dark gill-like slits on its cheeks. The creature's eyes are shut. The two ordinary eyes, as well as the third one that sit in the center of its forehead. That guy's got to struggle to buy gloves. I believe Master Vespedir still lives. The servants are dead, but the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed from the warp. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive. What's wrong with him? Let's ask the Psycho Lady. Wounded, exhausted, fighting back to the endless horrors of the warp that are forcing their way into his head. The Navigator stirs, barely able to lift his head and half open his normal eyes. A dark drop rolls from under the closed lid of the third eye and down his face, leaving behind a black trail.
Your time is short.
The voice is coming from the Vox grill at the base of the bizarre chair. It is unclear how the Navigator is able to produce human speech. Our time is short to do what? Suddenly the Navigator's body starts thrashing in place. It lurches forward, then falls back onto the seat, then thrusts forward again as its bones crack and its skin tears open. However, the fusion between the body and the chair appears to be stronger than these wild impetuses. The mutant remains seated but leans as far forward as he can, his layered raiment slowly turning crimson. The gill slits burst open, forming two hideous screaming mouth-like pits.
Fall to your knees, mortals. Behold, the final dawn.
Theodora shrieks in terror. It came from beyond. His body is not his. Theodora's scream is echoed by the silent cries in your head. The unseen creature triumphs at the seat of the Navigator, succumbing to the paroxysms of corruption. Its march thunders under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me. The Navigator continues to convulse violently in his seat, shrieking and cackling, but then his fit stops abruptly. His face is drenched in black and crimson. The dark ooze from under his third eyelid has turned from a trickle into a stream mixed with blood coming out of his nose, and there is a purplish swelling around the eye. Run, flee from this place while I still have the strength. The words come out of the Vox. I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation, leave the warp, but it can't be done without the Master Helmsman help. Tell me how to help. Run, the sanctum will be sealed, I will hold it off. Hold on, and wait for the signal from the helmsman. Then I will commence the translation, so run. The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the helmsman. If he is still alive, it is worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces with Ed and his people. I believe we will also find Lady Theodora there. She must have heard the call to arms and let the server skull relate to us earlier. Vesperis, good luck and thank you. The Navigator does not give her a response. Black tears mixed with blood are streaming from under the closed eyelids, and the Vox at the base of the chair is bellowing out static, with distinct echoes of otherworldly laughter. I think we should go. Navigator appears dead. Only the slight movement of his chest and the twitch of his eyes let you know he's still there.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Oh, we can loot corpses! Oh. Is that alternative weapons? Okay. Is that new axe? Nine to 11. It has swing and sweep. Oh, same weapon.
The world will bow.
Do we have to loot all of them? Or okay, so it's auto loot. No, not quite. Hang on. Okay, so it's like AoE loot, but, you know, not quite. This game is fucking awesome. I'm well into it.
Embrace true power.
Locked door. Can I dual wield axes? That's a point. Maybe not yet. Maybe I unlock the ability to dual wield. Oh, poggers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I still want a 2H, though. Officer's deck we're going, right? Still needs me a 2-hander. Oh, what does Zeppler want? Make tabard. Everyone like tabard. Send me 12 gold, and I'll do it. No problem, no problem. He's lying. No, I won't. I'll absolutely do my rune quest.
Your ship's as good as ours. It's all over for you.
I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
Be still, my fucking heart.
Somebody shoot these up.
I shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from you. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my emperor.
The white-haired woman turns to face you, her dark eyes blazing. The woman quivers. The weapon quivers in her hands, and for a brief moment it seems she is not going to stop and will instead continue killing everything she sees, starting with you.
Sister Argenta. Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Your face, it is unfamiliar. Who are you?
Floor Spectre.
The hour is dark and daunting. The ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends who are twisted by smears of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance.
I don't know,
of the
she
dark
seems
forces.
religious to me.
But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
Chaos! A malign metaphysical force composed of psychic energy that exists in an alternative dimension known as the Warp. Chaos. She's here to fight Chaos, team.
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelstrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation, so I suggest we all do just that.
The Seneschal is right. There's no time for talk. I am no traitor, sister. You can be sure of that. Do not even think to insinuate I'm one of the traitors. I will not let such an affront slide. All right, I don't think we start attacking her yet. Let's try and reassure her.
If you speak truthfully, the Emperor will not forsake you. If you are lying, you will not escape his retribution.
I don't get why this Emperor gets so much love, considering you guys say he's like a walking Joko motherfucker, and everybody gets turned into a robot if they don't obey the rules.
I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
Oh, she does not like the heretics. Law Imperium succeeded. What is a warrior of the Adepta Sororitas doing aboard this ship?
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain.
Sounds like heresy.
That story deserves its own time.
I'm not a heretic. I'm just asking questions.
Circumstances.
I'm not being a heretic. I swear to you guys.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
Okay, we must go to the main hall.
Through this door. I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators.
I do not question the Emperor, I swear.
Oh, I wish we had a Tector map with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Oh no, bad cable management. It's getting worse. Heresy and bad cable management.
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
Sure. Welcome to the team, lady. The lock looks intact. It could probably be opened with the right tool. Did she pick locks?
I woke up with a feeling
What?
of wonder, as if a field of flowers was blossoming nearby.
A child was saved from death. 1,000 heretics were burning alive, begging and sobbing and howling.
Well, the children must have been very, very fucking happy then if the 1,000 heretics were sobbing and burning and... Okay, I don't think she can pick locks. I guess we keep going this way. Goods! I want goods! Crate of trank injectors, maglev impellers, an omni processor, and 50 low sticks. I don't know what they are, but I will take them all. Good shit. That door won't move. Alright, where are we going then?
Powers unseen
More goods.
uncover my path.
Ooh! Hello! Give me that. You received a new, more efficient weapon. Yeah, I saw. I'm not a fucking idiot. Yeah. Are we going this way? That's where she burst in. So, are we going back?
Beneath my feet.
Open the door. Bad guys.
Here we go again. Are you ready to die?
Are you ready to die? Because you fucking will, you know what I mean? Alright, you can chain lightning from there. That seems good. She's ranged as well, so let's stick her over there. Melee gang up front, ready to kick fucking ass. Get up here, melee gang. Parried, bitch.
Just a minor
Rude.
setback.
Alright, she's a warrior. I can read her abilities. Alright, we've got run and gun. The soldier gains 4 movement points. Their next attack is cost 1 less AP and does not count towards the turn limit. Sick. Furious Recital. Grants what is momentum? A special combat resource required for using unique abilities called Heroic Acts and Desperate Measures. So these are like ultimates. These abilities can only be used once per round for the entire party and once per battle for each character. Okay. Oh, it also gives momentum to the enemies, so the enemies gain it. Okay, well, I think we want to just shoot people, right? Ooh, our odds are low, though. Our odds are really low. What's our odds from there? 2, 6, 36, 38. Hit chance, max distance. What about a normal shoot? Right, a normal shoot is far more accurate, but does less damage. Okay. Oh, it's got penetration. Yeah, 15 armor penetration. Am I reading that right? If we shoot this guy, it'll also hit this guy? Or is it just showing what else the stats are nearby? No, I think that hits too. Nope. That's wrong. That was complete bullshit.
Laughable.
Alright, are you ready to fucking chop some dick up? Oh, that's weapon 1 and weapon 2. I don't know if he will actually dual wield or not.
It will be done. I took care of this one.
Yeah, it's main hand, offhand. No, he's not going to, like, utilize both. Kind of a bum.
At your beck and call.
Don't spread out too much. I'm trying to chain lightning you guys. Right, my turn.
I need no... One step closer. What a satisfying...
Melee, clearly. This is like a... Oh, no. Fuck. When's Adira's go? Soon. Yeah, but group up more. Right, if I put her there... She hits 2 but doesn't kill them. But if I attack there, she hits 3 and kills 2. I'm going for it.
Anything else? Recon!
Oh, he lives with 1 HP! What a dick! Fuck you! Is this the big boss?
On it.
I don't think we... I mean, we can throw dodge on that. Right, Argenta's next. Nice. Oh, I bet she's really weak to fizz. There's no cover behind there, really. Okay. I think we ignore the melee on him and charge him. Yeah, we want to shoot that guy. We're not going to kill him, though. We can do a shitload of damage to him, though. Wait, there's no... No, there's no line of sight, right? Yeah, so we don't have line of sight from there. Okay. Oh, I like this game. This is good. This is really good. What's the turn order? Right, Chadamus is going next. Kills that one, kills that one. If I put you there, can you kill this guy? You can. Okay. We can run and gun. Do we want to do that?
I'll do it.
I think we've already committed to doing it. Oh, there's a guy here. %. It's his turn next as well. Okay, so if we went there, 45% to do not a lot of damage.
As the Emperor
Let's try it.
I act.
Oh, she's good. She's good. She's really good. Oh, I like her. Yeah, she's good.
A tactically sound approach. Some fewer tasks.
And then you charge him.
Victory is imminent. I took care of this one.
Choppy choppy! Ha! Idiot. Too far.
Descend upon the weak. Death shall reign.
We can't... Yeah, we can't do anything to that guy. Unfortunately. Can we... If we go there... Can we... Is that... Yeah, that's possible, right? Go on, blast him! Got him! Loot. Are we going to get weighed down? 10 to 13 damage on the sword. We get cleave with that. 5%. The axe is better, I think. The armor penetration. A cozy seating place. Oh. Oh no, we absolutely won't be able to play this for the next couple of days, but this is absolutely something we've got to finish. I'm not going to pretend and lie to you. This is great. Oh, for sure. This is fucking fantastic. It's so dark. We've already got blood and eyes dripping.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Oh, wait, wait, wait. There's a door she can open. Oh, is that where we came from? What is this? Skill test or interaction with the environment. To open a jammed door, click the icon. A character with the highest tech use will make the skill test. If it fails, you fail. Okay.
Nothing's impossible for this old
The D100 system. Your character is about to make a tech use skill test. In dialogue and during exploration, you will often find various skill tests. Roll the die. Okay. You must roll a value less than the sum of both stated difficulty and the value of the skill used. For example, if you're attempting a test with a difficulty of 10, your character's tech use score is 40. 40 minus 10 equals 30. Therefore, to succeed the tech skill test, you must roll a 30 or less. Okay.
I tread a path unexplored.
Is this extra loot? Yeah! Crystal cores. Operator's gloves. The wearer gains a +3 bonus to tech use. Who's our tech person? Is it you? Where's tech use 30, 30, 30, 25. Right, so we're all tech use losers. That's unfortunate. I vote that your tech use. Yeah. Explosive device suitable for eliminating flimsy objects. I'm not tech useless. Screw you, dudes.
Over there.
I don't know if money's a thing in the game. It might be. A lock-picking tool provides additional opportunity to open a lock, expendable item. There was a lock we just went past, right? Didn't we just go past a door that couldn't be opened because it needed a lockpick? Oh no, she picked it, right? Yeah, it was this door. Yeah, she picked it. Let's blow the door up. Hey! We unlocked the door. Restore the power supply.
Never doubt me.
The world will bow.
Cool. I guess. Anything on this side of the room? I don't know if restoring the power did anything for us, but sure.
I better myself through this.
Now where? Looks like this way.
Powers
Is this where we should get
unseen
afraid of
uncover my
autosaves
path.
happening, guys? If your game autosaves, you're about to get completely fucked over. We'll try tech use. 50. Hey! 58%. Might as well be 100.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
5% armor. Sweet. Right, how do we hide Helm? Because that has to happen. How do we do that? How do we hide Helm? That has to be a thing. No. The slide like a top right corner of the portrait, maybe. Hold on. Oh, did you think that was a slider? Yeah, nothing. What is this? Summary features. Alright, we got some talent points anyway. Endure. Until the warrior's next turn, all damage is reduced by TGH bonus. Toughness? Okay. That'll be the same for him. We kind of need to replace Tub of Lard, don't we? Right, what do you get then? Awareness, tech use. Oh, we can buff her into tech use. I've got high awareness. I'm going to swap her to tech use. Expose weakness. Removes all the operative removes all exploits from the target to decrease the target's okay. Can I not swap this? Or am I locked in? Huh. And maybe we need to go to a special place to swap them like we did in Divinity. Right, what do you get, soldier? Alright, she's got demolitions. Okay. Revel in slaughter. The soldier immediately removes the winded effect until the end of combat. The soldier gains the following. +10 ballistics. An agi bonus crits. A critical hit chance. This ability becomes available after the soldier kills 3 enemies. The kill counter, though, is not reset between rounds. Sweet. Did you see another slider? Yeah, I'm not sure which one you're looking at. That one. Ah. Got it. There we go. What choices does she have? Okay. Pause it, block the path to live, so you'll have to look for another way to get there.
Intriguing.
Is there a way through here? No, nothing to interact with there. So I guess we're going over this bridge. There we go.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Multi-key.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Are we all about to... Is this bridge about to collapse? Is that what's happening? Whoa, Giga Chad coming. The roar of the flames ringed your ears. The choking smoke makes you cough. You recoil. You hear the sound of footsteps, and then you see the figure walk out of the fire towards you. It is Theodora von Valancius. I lost my heir. An apparition. A sorceress apparition. Trickery of the warp. Sister, you will lower your weapon. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous. How did you get here? I am a rogue trader, Floor Inspector. I am wherever my will demands me to be. Would you prefer to be elsewhere at this time? Indubitably. But are you ready? I can lead you out of the flames, Floor Inspector, show you a path, rid you of pain, and give you a weapon so that you may defeat your enemies. Decide. Your mouth begins to salivate. Each word Theodora speaks is like music to your ears. The entity that now dwells in the deepest recesses of your mind is pleading, begging, demanding that you give her an immediate answer. And that answer can be nothing other than acceptance. Do not listen to this abomination, Floor Inspector. If there is naught but his light in your heart, if you are worshipping Joko, then step into the flames. The Emperor protects. His faithful will not be deterred by either darkness or deceitful promises. nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their soul. Okay. To prove our love to Joko, we have to walk into the flame. To the void with you. We need to follow Theodora before we suffocate. The people. Lord Inspector, the survivors from the middle decks. We must help the crew, lead them out, find a way around. Then we'll miss our chance to meet up with Eddie. Alright, what's our choice? Sometimes your character will have to make tough decisions based on their values, interests, and goals. This can develop in 3 directions: dogmatic, iconoclast, or heretical. Each includes 5 ranks. The higher the rank, the more zealously the character follows their convictions. Do we trust in the Emperor stream or what? I don't know, man. Do we believe the Emperor protects? The Emperor protects. Alright, we walk through the flames. Joko provides. 1,000 needles pierce your ears, but you are powerless to stop you. You take a step forward and the illusion breaks. A wave of excruciating pain crashes over you and Theodora's voice fades into the firestorm. You hear the voices of your companions calling you from behind and the screams of the weak dying in the inescapable blaze. Okay, so what we found out is that the Emperor protects me, doesn't protect them. They lacked faith. That's right. That's right. They lacked faith. They lacked faith. That's exactly what it was. They lacked faith. They were heretics. And now we see how the circle of bullshit begins. The blinding inferno, the harrowing pyre, the all-consuming storm releases you as you step out, barely able to stay on your feet. The blood is pounding in your ears, drowning out the world around you. Your eyes, caked in soot and burnt eyelashes, refuse to open. Free from the flames, you take 2 more steps before collapsing to your knees. The rush of blood in your temples and the horrible pain all over your scorched body cloud your mind, before suddenly retreating as if driven away by some mighty will. A new strength spreads through your veins, and despite the wounds, your body is once more ready for trials and struggle. You open your eyes and see, aglow with warm light before you, the Aquila, the sacred symbol of the Imperium. Is that the skull thing? The 2-headed eagle sigil. I mean, it very much looks like a Nazi symbol, if I'm being honest, but sure. In the next moment, you are struck with another realization. The repulsive presence, the one that has plagued your mind since Voitvia wounded you, is gone. The fire seems to have burned the entity away without a trace.
Mistress, can you hear me? Oh, you're alive. Which is more than I was expecting after what you just did.
Praise the Emperor. We passed through the flames. How can this be anything but a portent? For so it is said that the Emperor will bless the worthiest and most steadfast in their faith.
Behind Argentina, you see Idira Tlas doubled over in a fit of nausea. The rest of the people who were following you have withered away in the fire that continues to rage mere 2 steps away. The Emperor protects!
Indeed he does. Oh, if I hadn't seen it myself.
I'm fully on board. Praise the Emperor. I'm in.
What happened to Lady Theodora? Did she follow us?
There was no Theodora, witch.
Oh, these two are going to have aggro with each other.
Temptation. A foul taint that tried to lead us astray. But she perceived its true nature.
That's right, because I'm with the Emperor.
Is that right, Adepta Sanctimonious? What, we'll just pretend like we didn't see the Lord Captain standing there in the fire? Abelard, you tell her.
Whatever it was, it matters no longer. Your conduct is bordering on madness. Your
holiness!
A path opened behind you, where one moment there was fire, the next only smoldering embers remain. But what am I saying? My eyes.
This stream is for the faithful only.
Too much smoke for my lungs. Truly, would you have received wounds like these if there had been no fire?
You guys are ridiculous.
The wounds are merely a sign of a trial laudably passed. It is something
I think we're fully in, guys. I think we're all in on the Emperor. I think we're all in. Rise and stand tall. No element holds power over the righteous. I think we're all in. I think we're all in. Even if you're anticipating another wave of pain, it does not come. Your muscles feel strong, and your limbs obey you without fail. And yet, deep inside, somewhere next to your heart and stomach, you feel a certain tension akin to that of a taut string. You are at your limit. Be it adrenaline or the strength of your faith, it will not carry you much farther. Oh, it's Plastic Head. Floor Inspector, do my eyes deceive me? I could swear that I just witnessed you step out of a pillar of fire, with the rest following in your bloody wake. It's all rather dubious. Oh no! My mouse! Help! Woohoo! Mouse! My mouse! My mouse! Help! Okay. I hurry here to join you. Indeed it is, Floor Inspector. Your wounds. Law, warp 50. Look closely at Ed. Oh, I can't mouse over to see the percentage chance. Help! Mouse, come back! No! What do you think our odds are? Low, right? Have faith. The Emperor guide us. Is that gone suspicious? Nah, no save scumming. Save scum denied. Alright, we'll YOLO it. Let's see what happens. Succeeded! The Emperor provides. Ed does not seem to have changed since you first met, but only at first glance. His face has taken on a strange hue. The skin at his temples appears scaled, and his voice now has an uncanny screeching quality. These are not traces of fatigue and stress. The Psyker's body has begun to mutate, a consequence of contact with the warp. You're not looking good there, brother. Notice the signs of my blessing, have you? Yes, the warp is taking its toll. But I am still sane and able to hold my weapon. I will fight for the Von Valencius bloodlines to the bitter end. And if the price is the eternal curse of mutation, then so be it. Alright, let's go. Pray, forgive my insistence. I shall not be the one to doubt the faith of she who has passed a trial by fire. I have gathered everyone who answered the box call and was able to hold a weapon, yet I do not see the Lord Captain or her arch-militant in our midst. We are still receiving messages in her voice, but she is not responding to direct requests. I last saw Lady Theodora on the observation platform. When did she part ways? When she went into her bedroom. It was the very elevator, Master Ed. The Lord Captain, accompanied by the arch-militant, headed for her chambers to retrieve an item of particular import. After that, all we heard from her were Vox broadcasts. This is troubling, and the timing is inopportune. I am still receiving fragmentary reports from the bridge. Comrade Vogtveer was spotted there, and even what scant intelligence of his activities I have reminds me of descriptions of sorcerous rituals. If that traitor has resorted to witchcraft, we must stop it at once. No, let's go to the bridge. No, Floor Inspector. You most certainly are not. You could barely stand upright after what happened. It is best that we go to retrieve Lady Theodora and let Ed commence the attack on the Voidveer. A reasonable approach. Take your escort with you. You may be waylaid. Once you have found the Lord Captain, you must beg her to go to the bridge and lead the counterattack. The rogue trader's appearance is sure to fill the defenders' hearts with hope.
Happy Annie less than
However
3.
frightened or exhausted they may be. Lady Stormy, happy anniversary to you. Big heart, Stormy. Until next we meet, Floor Inspector, may the Emperor bless your deeds. I shall see you on the field of battle. Okay, I'm mouseless and poor. Okay, we can save. Hold. Shit, I've lost keyboard power. Help! Save. Enter. No! WASD. Quick save. Yay! Smart. Okay, let's go here. Bug report. Okay, I can't click the bug report because I've got no mouse. Help! Okay. No, it doesn't work in this menu. Oh, it's totally decked my mouse. I've lost all mouse. It must be my end. It might not be the game. We got dead mouse. Following. Hold. Mouse unplug. Mouse plug. Hey, there we go. Da-da-da. Okay, let's stop there for today, though, because it's gone 5 o'clock and I need to be with my family. But that game is absolutely fire, and we are absolutely going to finish that game. We are totally going to finish it. I am well impressed. Well impressed. So we're totally going to do that. But let's stop there for today, dudes. We're back in the morning. We should have the raid tomorrow. And of course, Monday, our subathon does begin. We will be live for 24 hours. And for those of you who don't know, our office was destroyed. Our studio was destroyed. The rebuilding begins Monday. It's going to be awesome. We have built a brand new piece of tech for Twitch, which I think you guys are going to really enjoy, especially after what I saw in the chat during this. So you're going to have a great, great times. I do want to thank Owlcat for asking us to play that and sponsoring us to play it, because it was awesome. That was super, super fun. And I can't wait for it, all right? So be cool to kids, and I will see you all tomorrow. Be awesome. Big love. Bye, everybody.